Hi, in this presentation I'm going to talk about a powerful tool in mathematics that is helpful for teachers, students, and even for parents. This website or application is called Wolfram Alpha, and today I'll talk about its benefits and its capabilities, and I'll discuss some examples to demonstrate how to use it. Wolfram Alpha is a free online engine launched in 2009. It answers your questions in various fields, especially in mathematics, and it provides answers with maximum clarity, which can help students to learn at their own pace and can assist parents to check their kids' homework, even for challenging problems. First, to use Wolfram Alpha, we need to go to wolframalpha.com, or we can download the application on our phone or tablet, which can cost about $3, but it's a one-time subscription and it's very convenient. The second thing is that we need to know how to enter the problem in the input bar and how to read the answer, and I'll discuss these with you in the following slides. Wolfram Alpha has many features in different fields, but the best thing about it in math that it generates automatically a report that includes everything we need to know about a certain function, such as its domain, range, roots, and other stuff. In addition, you can ask Wolfram to answer a specific question of the type solve, factor, or plot certain function or equation. Another powerful tool about Wolfram Alpha is that it automatically generates a graphic visualization of the solution. Also, the Pro version provides a step-by-step solution that includes multiple methods to solve the problem. Now that I talked about the purpose and the benefits of Wolfram Alpha, I'll discuss with you some examples to demonstrate its different uses. In this first example, we will see how we can enter a function to study its properties. For example, we just need to enter the polynomial in the input bar. So I'll go to Wolfram Alpha and I'll write my function, which is x squared plus 4x plus 3, x squared plus 4x plus 3. I'm not going to specify my question. I'm going to hit the enter button. And you can see that it gives me the graph, the alternate form, the roots, the discriminant, the domain, the range, and other stuff. In the second example, I'll show you how to solve equalities and inequalities using Wolfram Alpha. So I'll go to my website and write solve 2x squared minus x plus 3 is greater or equal to 6. I can directly read my answers here, or I can use the number line to write my answers in the interval notation. For example, here the answer is from negative infinity to negative 1, union 3 over 2 to positive infinity. The second example is, or the second case is about solving a linear system of equation. So here I need to solve x equals negative y and y equals 2x plus 3. I'll go to Wolfram, type solve my first equation, which is x equals negative y and y equals 2x plus 3. I can directly see the answers here, x equals negative 1 and y equals 1, or I can use the feature provided by the Pro version, which is step-by-step solution. Here they describe all the steps, or they can guide us to end up with these numbers. I can go to the next step, and they give us everything we need. I can also choose the methods, for example, by elimination, by substitution, or any other method. The third case is about solving a rational equation. So I'm gonna type my equation. Solve. Here I have to make sure that I use the appropriate parentheses. 3x squared minus 1 over x minus 1 is equal to 0. Here is the input to the equation. Here is my. I can click on step-by-step solution. And we can notice here that Wolfram doesn't show all steps, but it provides students with hints first to guide them to solve the problem on their own. And I think this is the best thing about this tool or this feature. In example number 3, we'll see how to graph a function using Wolfram Alpha. We just need to type plot and then write my function, which is 2 sine 2x minus 1. Here is my graph. I can enlarge it. Or I can customize it or edit it. I can change the color. And I can save it as an image. And as Wolfram understands plain English, there is another way to enter this. I can just write graph my function. And the system will automatically interpret it as plot. I can also restrict my domain, like graph 2 sine 2x minus 1 from 0 to pi. And my graph is from 0 to pi. In example 4, we will see how to factor a second degree or any degree polynomial. So I just need to type my question in the input bar, which is factor 2x squared minus 5x minus 3. And I get the answer. I can use the step-by-step solution. And I can move to the next step. And I get hints that can direct students to solve the problem or to factor the polynomial by themselves. And I believe that reading the hints here in the step-by-step feature is very interesting for students so they can understand and practice factorization. Example 5 is about computing the nth root of 125x cubed. We can enter this as compute the cubic root of 125x cubed. Here I missed my parentheses, so this will give me a different answer. Or I can write an equivalent expression such as compute 125x cubed to the 1/3 and I get the same input and the same answer. Wolfram Alpha is also an interesting tool even for word problems. For example, if we have a cube with a volume V equals S cubed, where S is the length of a side, and we need to find the side length of a cube with a volume equals to 8,000 centimeter square. We just need to type what is given. So I'll type V equals S cubed, comma, V equals 8,000, and then solve for S. And here we see the results, and we can eliminate the complex solution to conclude that S is equal to 20. Writing these examples, I thought that it might be interesting to include an example with matrix operations, such as adding and multiplying matrices, which can be very simple using Wolfram Alpha. For example, here I need to find the sum of the matrices 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. To get the matrix notation, I need braces for each matrix and braces for each row. So I'll type braces. This is for the matrix. This is for the row. 1, 2, comma, 3, 4. Close the braces for the row and the braces for the first matrix, plus open the braces for the second matrix. 5, 6. This is the first row. And 7, 8 for the second. Enter. I can check my notation here. I can check the step-by-step solution to guide students how to compute the sum of two matrices. It provides hints, which is very helpful here. I can also compute the product. I just need to change this to a product sign. And I get my answer, which is the product of these two matrices. Wolfram can also help us to find the product and the sum of a sequence. For example, I just need to type like sum of 1 over n from 1 to 10. And it gives me the sum, or I can type the product instead to find the product. I can also use Wolfram to find mathematical definition or properties. For example, I can type isosceles triangle to find its properties, or I can also write geometric sequence to explore everything about it, like its infinite or partial sum, whether it converges or not, or any other stuff. I also suggest using Wolfram Alpha Problem Generator. You can Google it, click on Start Practicing, choose the topic and the subtopic, then start practicing. This feature offers students problems and answers about that topic with 3 difficulty levels, and when they're stuck or get the wrong answer, it provides them with hints that can guide them to get and understand the right answer. To conclude, I'm going to talk about what I liked about Wolfram Alpha and what I think about it. So Wolfram Alpha is one of the best learning tools that I discovered. If students use it wisely, they must understand that it's not a tool to do their homework, but it's a way to check it. I also like that Wolfram understands plain English, so anybody can simply use it. And I really recommend to get the Pro